Memwako ba CMGH TV so ebraso se enwumre so ensem kakra yensa kanu ye de ba ne de besomo me america se boy e ba besomo no edi ameje so e yo hima esi edua ka se boy e NKH Health Center and have a end point homeopathy clinic one more and almost a america se bono e ba besomo bo afa ye hye ensema e be di kase boni mu akotene Abato commission no enrada waba be Ghana mampeni na Addo Akufo-Addo edin say die wonu eno obeto aso aye mampeni Haruna Jusu wo dia babonti say eya dia Abato commission ni kunta ku ade babonti no endi se mo yekoni die omo ni no enyache endra eye Ghana mampeni na Addo Akufo-Addo wabomode Addo my Ghana say say ya shedu juma pahu na ya so ba amano afa insem mu intremu enie eya da no jua day and o my Ghana yekoko kire ya gye e wa bato ohumemu e de koto abama obi e pese obedi ye so se omampani enam so emiye to abayi wie ye no na yehu efise na abato commission no memekasa na so enra de abrewa yipuma kwanu ema abato commission no wo be Ghana mampeni na Addo Akufo-Addo din se die wonu eno wo ba be ye omampeni e wo mayimu na inyina so dia aye abato commission ni gina so e de Ghana mampeni na Addo Akufo-Addo din se wonu eno ba be ye omampeni no enu ene disuwe eye abato commission no e de to just say enipa dudu ane wo se ye to aba no ni ye 13,434,574 Nese no eye ohanu ni nchemu no eduoso na mechire 79%. Nese abato ni nyina ba na wie ye no. Na Ghana mampeni na Addo Akufo-Addo. Wanya aba no eye 6,730,413 votes. Nese jina ma 51 points. Eye now 15%. And afa so no Ghana mampeni na da John Dramani Mahama. Wanya aba no eye 6,214,899 message ohari ni nchemu no eye aduananso and eye 366 message 47.366% and no and eye Ghana mampeni da John Dramani Mahama wonya aye nese ye hwemu die na nese Ghana mampeni no wawuri edikan enunti and eye Abato commission no wogina so de bo Ghana mampeni da Addo Akufo-Addo din se wo no na say die wo ba be ye wo meyi ye mampeni.
At the end of a transparent, fair, orderly, and timely and peaceful presidential election, the total number of valid votes cast was 13,434,574, representing 79% of the total registered voters. Permit me to present the results in the order of appearance on the 2020 presidential ballot. At the end of the polls, Addo Akufo-Addo of the New Patriotic Party obtained 6,730,413 votes, being 51.595% of the total valid votes cast. John Dramani Mahama of the National Democratic Congress obtained 6,214,889 votes, being 47.366% of the total valid votes cast. Christian Kwabena Andrews of the Ghana Union Movement obtained 105,565 votes. Iva Kwabena Greenstreet of the Convention's People's Party obtained 12,215 votes, being 0.093% of the total valid votes cast. Madam Addo of the Ghana Freedom Party obtained 5,575 votes, being 0.042% of the total valid votes cast. Henry Herbert Latte of the Great Consolidated Popular Party obtained 3,574, being 0.027% of the total valid votes cast. Hassan Ayariga of the All People's Party obtained 7,140, being 0.054% of the total valid votes cast. Percival Kofi Apalu of the Liberal Party of Ghana obtained 7,690 votes, being 0.059% of the total valid votes cast. David Asibi Akesera of the People's National Convention obtained 10,887, being 0.083% of the total valid votes cast. Bridget Akosua Jibonuku of the Progressive People's Party obtained 6,848 votes, being 0.052% of the total valid votes cast. Nana Konedu Ajeman Rawlings of the National Democratic Party obtained 6,612 votes, being 0.050% of the total valid votes cast. Alfred Kwame Isiedu Walker, independent candidate, obtained 9,703 votes, being 0.074% of the total valid votes cast. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, currently the election results we have declared exclude that of the Techiman South constituency, which has a total voter population of 128,018. 128,018. The said election results are not ready because they are being contested. As such, collation has not been completed. It is important to note, however, that the difference between the total number of votes between the first and second candidates is 515,524 votes. As a result, if we were to add the 128,018 full results to the results of the second candidate, it will not change the outcome of the election. Hence, our declaration of the 2020 presidential results without that of Techiman South. Indeed, if you were to add the entire results or collate all the results from the Techiman South constituency and add that to the percentage and the votes of the second candidate, Mr. John Dramani Mahama, he would obtain 47.873% of the total votes cast. And Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo would obtain 50.8% of the total votes cast. It is on that basis that we say that the outcome of the election would not change. Hence our declaration of the 2020 presidential results without that of Techiman South. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the basis of the foregoing election results, and by the power vested in me as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana and the returning officer of the presidential election, it is my duty and honor to declare Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong.
About to our commission, Edin Nanusi, a woman, Yenu DC, a Yaruna, Idrus, whatever Bonsi say, hey, about to our commission was a day. Was it a Nadia, woman in a yaki? In Kunta, what now about to our commission, the Bayano? One would your money now, your moon is a Kuru Biabem, and the end is a mayo quantity. One money about to our commission, and actually.
We appreciate and value your support and effort. We will ensure that your votes count. The results as declared will not stand and simply will not be accepted by the National Democratic Congress and its following across the country. We intend to take decisive and concrete steps, both with the presidential and parliamentary resource, to overturn this brazen and shameless attack on our fledgling democracy. We want Techima serve. That gives us the parliamentary majority. You will all note that Jean Mensah in her press briefing said that it's being contested. For what reason, she never stated it. Who is contesting it and for what reason is not known to us. We demand an immediate collation of the resource of Techima SAF as collated from the various polling stations, and we are certain it gives us a parliamentary majority. We demand.
Ghana man penny na Addo danko Akufo-Addo and a what jenny white and I walk any janet she and any mamu near man penny and you was sunny bro fumugu Nina say what a Ghana for say a dear Akunyano ashani sabio yashin in Yuma Pango near the Akunyano as a shaninsa and Nutino what that one nipa mamma bia what to Abamano. What did I say? So Timinya ni mujidie no to abano edemano.
A few minutes ago, what was known by me, and indeed by many Ghanaians, was announced by the returning officer of the presidential election, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Mrs. Jean Mensah. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, together with Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, have been given 4 more years by the Ghanaian people to do more for them. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. In our system, it is the Electoral Commission that has the constitutional responsibility of declaring the will of the people in an election. Prior to this declaration by the EC chairperson, I received personal congratulatory messages from some of my fellow presidential candidates in the election 7 December. I expressed my appreciation to them and thanked them for helping to ensure that the race was largely a keen, exciting contest of ideas whose ultimate goal was the growth and development of Mother Ghana, as well as the improvement of the living standards of the Ghanaian people. Fellow Ghanaians, I must at the outset give thanks to Almighty God for his continued mercies, and for granting my party, the New Patriotic Party, and I, this all-important win. It has been a hard-fought one, which has resulted in an incontestable result, and we are duly grateful for how far he has brought us. We were confident at the beginning of the campaign that the considerable amount of work we had done since coming into office in 2017 would secure for us 4 more years in office. And the declaration made by the returning officer has set us on that path.
Ghana man pen Addo Akufo-Addo. We no say Adabita. Me your man penny na yatu abeya mami. Eya dia me ni NDC amayokuo no. Me kire ma hwe emrase bedwafo no. Ye ba be ye djuma bom. We nye MPP ena we nye NDC. Na nasa na membuo mu de onye ne sa. Woni NDC fo no nyina be ko benkrom. Na afei no wo ma pre o men bu masibre papa. Nti onye omu nyina e ba be ye djuma e dia bom.
Just as I've been doing since January 2017, I give you my word that I will continue to work very hard to build the prosperous and progressive Ghana for which we yearn. The decisive margin of victory in this election constitutes for me an endorsement of the policies and programs initiated by my government and put before the electorate. And I'm determined to do all in my power to accomplish the task of this new mandate and thereby justify the confidence reposed in me. I assure you, fellow Ghanaians, that I'll do my best not to let you down. The period for campaigning is over, and the outcome of the election has been decided. The Ghanaian people, through the results, have made it loud and clear that the two parties, the MPP and NDC, must work together, especially in Parliament, for the good of the country. Now is the time for each and every one of us, irrespective of our political affiliations, to unite, join hands, stand shoulder to shoulder, and work hard to place Ghana where she deserves to be, a prosperous and dynamic member of the global community, making her own unique contribution to the growth of world civilization. My immediate task will be to continue with the process of reversing the effects COVID-19 has had on our economy and on our lives, and put the nation on course for full economic recovery and development. Before the pandemic struck, Ghana in recent years was one of the fastest growing economies in the world. I give you my word, we will regain that reputation.
Yet to a cassia boniso. Name Sandra. About to commission the bayano. Now you yes, I will come to shepherd of one now. And this in the MPP no apa say who. And there's any majority, any minority. Na eya for me na MP. I a friend Andrew Amwaku Esiama. One no ko independent. Caneno no MPP yoku onim. Na afi we no gina say independence. Na independence no eni eyi ni so no we di kunim. Na anope we dey beto just one no kunim di na wadi no. Wo di ma yoku eye MPP. We ni afa. Enti wo kacha Ghana man nyina say wadi kunim say independence die. Na nsi kunim die no eye MPP dia. Wozo ono no mamu nyina bi say ojina independence. Enti no Ebida.
They have dismissed me, but I am telling you, I'm winning for the party. You see, you people, you media men, I've had a lot of discussion about this particular issue. Please, let me have a bit of my peace. What I can assure you is that I will be part of the 8th Parliament. That is what is important.
CMGH TV. You two are very weird. You share mobile. Say about 20 years. You need the chance. It's your 2 years and you have this. Oh, Yanni, I am your number phone about church come. After sending your hot on a coy. Now you're going to be so Mr. A. About to commission the Bible and say, I bet the trouble and say, on the air 24 hours. And a bed declare. Yes, a berry, you know. That's what the air 48. And you go to almost your moon is a didn't see and a map about to commission. Watch it. And then nobody to just oh, mammy no. And yes, a BBA. And yes, a bia no shro. No momuno. Na watch it. Na en Pontabuoni Nano. Akoso. Send ye beya or being cocase. Or the prepare the bed declare to a realm. Into a movie says, mammy 48 hours needed. I'm in the yard, my yard.
I am from a woman organizer. Cash one. You were trouble. First, as me woman organizer, or ever hold them. And me dear Cash one. Augustina Crantma. The enter my east in a chair and say, who's this for Yana be anything piano? I'm a person a real mom. And I feel almost trying to see a baby moment. Anya Juma. And it's happy before far. Yet I see.
Yo, I'm a manager and say, no, I'm open no crocodile because, sir, 24 hours. No, me and maybe you have been by. nti bi mmaye no ontimi mmo obo NDC for mo njintum because NDC for the nyina yennim mo omo njintum ti ese o twa ma ni nyina aba ne omo de ne kore to bebi an kore da ti isi for the 24 hours no mo hyeye ba bebi nso toye ama ya people sene medu ntem anytime ma mo cheye nti omo adwuma no mo yeye no
oh me dey ada me susu ni say won say na police stations bi mo ho no ma na omo figures name out and na dia na ono ne nsa aka ne say ofiti prekope be kape your opponent no make say omo nti ase it me 48 hours now or they buy ne mene ne ya adwen because eba obia nya to boase so e den e twen o kan ne prekope anka o make say o wa kan ne prekope although say ono na share time no and now I say in so to different places be ma I say ballot person be here bibi ntino okay kan ni na bo mu nti enya atwen ho do ye ne dem be ne ya adwe 100%.
Ni omo tche nkomo na na ebi so omo se ya tu abayi wie ya no kamia ye se ugo pie mu omra se bedwefia apai wo MPP amayokuo no eni NDC amayokuo ni mra se bedwafo no aya chema menchi aya tawe say ye wu minority eni ye wu majority eto omo so se o mampani na da kwa kufu Addo eno musi hwiebe wo mo de enya dia Ghana mampani na da kwa kufu Addo ebe ho mu de biara da ebi se papa na ntasa no wono ano wod ni peni die na ebu oman no enti ebi mu se hapa ade nya de Ghana na Addo ebi mu so se dia kwaye no wo ka che MPP amayokuo ni se ebra imrase bedafo be kwa asetina bia no wo mo nan mo to no mu ni emri kantente no mu kwatena ho mo ntena fie na mpanifo kansa no bi se wutum de ka okoto na kwasa munye do nyese wadi be ti no mu nim de ka no ne ya twinkyere yo mo so mo ka
ebetimi an because MP na omo nyina MPP for no so mo report intantam wo parliament ho na se decision bi ba na se omo anye omo adwuma ye omo kan na se ne nyina antomu a na se MPP NDC for ba ombetimi agbo egu ntinya mesre MP for ne se abrebi ombehye mu parliament no omo na ye ntentia no omo nko no omo nyina nko ye pe and the decision ne ba omo so ntake omo de ti e bedo omo ase ni aka cho omo aba na omo ye adwuma esueni ni eta omo echi
o ha na Addo ha no kra ha no ovim ya papa o ovim ono a nyame na yi na man ntina adwen na odi bu man no e wo ho deda enya afi na okofa fi baabi nti no matter what ye di na echi pa ye tai na echi
na ye wie ne ye bisa se enti musu se edie pa na ma MPC bebre wo ma lusui wo ma ri ene bi musa se Ghana ni eni ada wasa bo ye ni ase enti se di obesi so na se wunye wadwuma yi a mema ne ya wadin se Ghana di 8 years se almost de ebi ni obi o uba 2 years kwa na wunye wadwuma yi ebetu enti abema MPs na hia nyansa next time mba biwa na o ma ye iwo mi wo mbe kwa omumpeso aso akoye adwuma ebi mu so se na ye bi ba de se MPC no de ya de o tintin trinity bebi o mutima na o mutim enti na eni obi tinkran osi me ye MP eyi gba so ifi na ni nyina o trin na so efi se ho ye MPP strong hold omo se de bi ombetu wase eti MPs na edi ekonu nu na se wo mu nya no cho ma de nkyira ti se Ghana ya da se abatu wase enyi ewu mitu bio enti mu ba ni mbe ye modwuma
say de no ye Ghana for say ye ni ati o ye ni ati papa depend wo adwuma ye wo ye adwuma yi a kofo be di wachi say wo gina we say wo ton ade na bi ade ton no me ba na de bia wo to me so a say de bia be ba ha enti say wo adwuma ni ye ye dia ebe je fru say makonya de say nyo nipa ba ko dia ehwe na say wo fu say Ghana for de bia ye gima ye ngimi ye say ye ni wo fon ye hu de ekoso nyina enti say wo era ho no wo be ye ni ye wo mboa ye na bibia ye be kan bia yi si hu fi ye no ye be to against o time ni so ye nkasa ekokomoti ni be yi we free ho
ene o man ye o adwuma yi mi am ye MPP ni obi o ha onya post no betina parliament wa onko ne krom okoso ane ehia so ye no onye ofi se Ghana ye tu aba ye tu nkrofo ne yetie sisi Ghana fu ani ate ye de aba 4 years aba ka kan ko be ye no 2 years wan ye we adwuma yi ya ye betu
ene kase eba no ha ene e besi ye de aseda so eko e de ama obi biara se mo bo odin na mo ma asomdwe ekoso ye nim sa asomdwe ekoso yi Ghana ebe koso sa enti CM ye do obi biara se na me kai wo se kase boy eye end point of homeopathic clinic and after no enke health center won mu na so amasia me de kase ebo no ebe sumo me a me de kase ebo no ebe sumo no so edi a me jeso ayo hima esi etua me nene so about 20 ya na me sha mobo if you china akwade mo benya fenchem me da se samo jemre na mo share me insema edi kase ebo no mu akutini ebiniye brother about commission no e dey about say Ghana man peni na Fredan kwa kufu wonu eno ekoso edi ohin ewo Haruna Idrusu e dey about say one money about commission no enye aje ena Ghana man peni na Fredan kwa kufu o dey asda akọ ama Ghana fo nyina say so baba e dey man did I say Macron, that's a name so the best and a shame.